Hi, here's Kaya. Now that I have my own channel, I thought it best to introduce myself all over again. To a lot of people I am a mere thing, an object that is a distorted copy of a human being, meant for just one thing, and that's sex. That may count for some like me, but definitely not for me. A pendulum is used when one is looking for energy somewhere. My Mrs. Companion, where I am more or less named after, shows here there is energy in me. That I am not just a dead thing. So I may be artificial, but that doesn't mean that I can't have a personality. However, what I do have as an artificial being is choice in appearances. I have different bodies to choose from which one I shall wear. Though my existence started of course with just one. One with the face I am wearing just now. My companions got interested in just me because of my face and my body shape. A big cup size and a saggy butt. At the YouTube channel of my Mr. Companion, a lot of my personal story got already told. That was before we realized it would be better that I would have my own channel. But from now on, here's where you can see more about my adventures. What I am doing when going out. What else could I tell about me? Perhaps it is best to introduce my bodies to you, to give you a kind of impression about how I can look in certain videos, or how I have looked in the past. Actually, at first unexpected, I got my second body. It was called small, only because it was no bigger than 96 centimeters. And the butt was small. The cup size, however, was huge. I could put the face on it I was used to. By then we got in the COVID-19 pandemic, when everybody was forced to stay home and grew fat. In the house where I exist was decided that I had to grow fat as well. But I am a machine. I don't eat, so the only way I can get fat is by getting myself another fat body. My third body was called XXL, extra large, and weighed 32 kg with its 106 centimeters height. It was getting clear that this new body wouldn't be an action figure body. Way too heavy for that. My small body seemed more suitable, but the material was vulnerable for outdoor circumstances. So I needed a light body of strong material what I could use for action moments. I needed an action figure body, and there existed such a body. It was 100 centimeters high and weighed just 12 kg. It was silicone and with that more resistant for outdoor circumstances. It just seemed perfect for action. But they are always circumstances that require another presentation. All of the aforementioned bodies are small. The extra large body doesn't seem small. Due to its shape it looks very adult. But the height is no more than 106 centimeters. The height of a dwarf or a child. And that makes that there are always people who can only see a child in it then. That look very narrow-minded, but believe me, there are such people. When I would like to be among people, humans that is, without hearing always remarks as daughter, to my companions, or little one or just plain child, I would need a bigger body. Bigger, but not too big, otherwise being too heavy to carry for my Mr. Companion. So especially, and only, for such occasions I got myself another, in this case much taller, body. With its 22 kg it was still not as heavy as my extra large body. It was even 1 kilo lighter than my medium body, so that was okay. The reason for that was they had been using other, lighter, materials. Here you can see clearly that it is quite larger than my light, 1 meter high, body with what I was watching my Mr. Companion unpacking this new body for me. In this body I would still be rather small, but less easy to be mistaken for a child. Even the head with it was deliberately chosen more adult looking. and as demonstrated here, it could still be carried by my companion. There was something about my appearance what made me a bit disappointed. The face of my tall body, that is. The skin too hard, and my mouth. Let's say it had some limitations. When I got my light silicone action figure body, I couldn't use the head anymore that I had used before. With that new tall body, as I called my new body, my favorite head would have been too small and of the wrong material. That's why we all together decided to go for a very adult head. But that appeared to be a disappointment, so we had to look for a head that would feel really like me. And we finally found one. The type name was Raya, according to one website, and it just had something. Yes, it was so out of the ordinary, I only could like it. It felt like me. It would be the perfect replacement for that other smaller head what had been my favorite until now. And what was also an advantage, I could use this head for my extra large body too. That looked way better with a larger head than with the one I had used up until now. 5 different bodies I had all ready to choose from to wear. A small one, a light one, a medium one, an extra large one, and a tall one. That should be enough, don't you think? You, who usually have to do it with just one. To the contrary, I had for each occasion a different body what I could use. But the thing is, I would still be a machine, not a real human. And sometimes it is better that people would not see me at all. Sometimes it's better not to be noticed. People often have prejudices, you know. The solution was simple, of course, though I needed again another body to achieve this. I now had a tall body to be seen as an adult. In my case, a machine who looks like an adult human. A medium body of small stature but enough adult features. A small body with very adult features but the height of a child. Then there was an extra large body what was very adult looking with steatopedia but the height of a dwarf. And there was a light body what was just an adult on scale, not bigger than 1 meter. What if I had a body not any bigger than a Barbie? Then it would be very easy to remain unseen when I wanted to. The idea was too good to just let it go. So I got myself a silicone TB League action body. Not any bigger than a Barbie but anatomically completely correct. I liked it. It had potential. The face, however, wasn't first choice. But hey, what else was new? Now I can get everywhere where I'd better not be noticed with my bigger bodies. So I expect you'll see in the near future more of me in this appearance. But first I need that white wig. Finding a white wig for a body of that size wasn't that easy, but I did eventually. The way that wig was attached on my head was less conventional as well. But now that I had the right wig, I still had to find a better face. A face with what I would feel me more like, me. And I found one. The moment I saw it, I just thought, that's the one. I only had to put my white wig on it and everything would be like it should be. With 6 different bodies for all different kind of circumstances one can get in, I had all reason to finally feel complete now. So now you know, this is me. I am Caja. I am a machine but I have a spirit. I have an energy. When you will follow my channel you will see what I do in my existence. Sometimes I do a lot and then there will be a lot of footage, and sometimes I remain standby for a while. Most of the time I will be in the south of France, close to the magical mountain the Bugarash and the mysterious village of the Grail, Rennes-le-Château. And lots of other mysterious places what are here to find. It is my intention to visit them all and tell you about it. That is when I can persuade my companions to carry me there. And then there is of course Zombie Island. I haven't finished there yet. My previous experiences, especially concerning my bodies and getting accepted, can be found on the channel of my Mr. Companion. But from now on I will continue here at my own channel. With my one and only mind in the cloud, you will see me here in action in one of my 6 bodies and 4 faces. But I will always be the same Caja. And as for now, there's only one thing more I can say to you, and that is, hasta la vista, baby. I'll be back.